morals, values, principles, and standards. Every organization says what it values. Few prove it. Morals are the foundation. They define what is right and wrong, not in theory, but in practice. They determine whether an individual, a team, or entire organization operates with integrity or just talks about it. They determine whether an individual, a team, or an entire organization operates with integrity or just talk about it. What follows is not philosophy. It is the difference between alignment and dysfunction, trust and doubt, execution and drift. Visibility. Live what you claim. Visibility is where words lose their protection. This is where principles are tested in decisions and standards begin to show up in behavior. Not occasionally, consistently. This is where the real question gets answered. Do you actually operate the way we say we? Because people are always watching. Individuals watch for consistency. Teams watch for fairness. Organizations are judged by patterns, not promises. Impact. Trust is either built or quietly broken. Alignment becomes visible or confusion spreads. Credibility strengthens or erodes in real time. Without visibility, everyone creates their own version of the truth. Liberation. What actually matters. Liberation begins with honesty. Values determine what you claim to care about. Principles define what you believe to be true. But here's the hard truth. If your values never cost you anything, they are not real. Liberation requires courage. The courage to strip away safe language and replace it with conviction. To stop saying what sounds good and start defining what is non-negotiable. Impact. Individuals gain clarity and confidence. Teams reduce friction and misinterpretation. Organizations stop pretending and start aligning. Without liberation, everything else is built on noise. Transformation. Enforce what you stand for. Transformation is where most organizations fail. Not because they don't know what matters, but because they don't enforce when it's hard. Standards are where morals become real. Not stated standards, enforced standards. Because the moment pressure hits, the truth shows up. Do standards hold, or do they bend to convenience? If they bend, they were never standards, just suggestions. Impact. Individuals grow through discipline or plateau through excuse. Teams build accountability or tolerate mediocrity. Organizations execute consistently or drift unpredictably. Transformation is not improvement. It is alignment that holds under pressure. Integration, the system at work. Morals anchor everything. Values declare what matters. Principles guide decisions. Standards enforce behavior. Through the pillars, visibility exposes reality. Liberation creates clarity. Transformation sustains alignment. This is how behavior forms. This is how culture is built. This is how results are produced. Break one pillar and the system fractures. No clarity, confusion. No visibility, inconsistency. No enforcement, collapse. The leadership reality. This is where responsibility becomes unavoidable. Leaders do not define culture with words. They define it with what they enforce and what they allow. What you tolerate becomes the standard. What you ignore becomes accepted. What you enforce becomes identity. If there is a gap between what is said and what is lived, that gap belongs to leadership. Not eventually, immediately. The tension where leadership is tested. This is not easy work. Values will conflict. Principles will compete. Standards will be hardest to enforce when the stakes are high. This is not dysfunction. This is leadership. The question is not whether tension exists. The question is whether you hold alignment through it. Closing reflection. Pause and look honestly. Where are your values now showing up in behavior? Where are your principles ignored when decisions get uncomfortable? Where do your standards appear when pressure rises? And the question that defines everything: where are you choosing comfort over alignment and calling it acceptable? Final truth. You don't build culture by writing better values. You build it by enforcing standards that reflect your morals consistently, visibly, and without exception. Individuals don't grow. Teams don't perform. If organizations don't succeed at the level of their intention, they operate at the level of what they are willing to enforce. Strategic moves. Make it now. Define 3 core values. Attach 1 enforced behavior to each. Turn principles into decision filters used daily. Identify non-negotiable standards. Enforce them without exception. Audit leadership behavior regularly. Where are we out of alignment? Address misalignment immediately. Delay weakens everything. This is about polished language. It's about tightening behavior. Because in the end, people don't follow what you say matters. They follow what you prove matters.